okay? I'm just gonna get right into it. And how's it going, by the way? Hi, how's it going? And I'm just gonna get right into it. Schnoz dive and all that stuff. On why transgender women folk shouldn't on why they on I'm just gonna take the snot. I'm just gonna take the old-fashioned schnoz dive. The old-fashioned schnoz dive. Schnoz first into the water of the situation here. Friends, that transgender women folk should be heard. Not why they shouldn't, but why they should be heard. There's so many different reasons why they shouldn't be heard. Edibles. They've been put down a lot and stuff, and I'm tired of it. You know, it's the same thing for a lot of things. You know, I'm tired, exhausted of people labeling and putting down transgender women folk. I'm right down exhausted. I'm exhausted about it. Society, I realize society's got a lot to do with this. And society doesn't want people like me. Society doesn't feel comfortable with people with Down syndrome. You know, like my side of the hill, on that. You know, they're always calling us something. Rather it's that hospital term. You know the one I'm talking about. The not so pleasant R bomb. And anything like that. I'm not gonna get into it because I got a channel here that you know, and YouTube in general wouldn't want me to put out words like that. And transgender women folk should they really should be heard. They really should be heard. They really should be heard. You know, it's like in the 50s and 60s, you know, it's like only the colored people can use the colored bathroom. Or the colored people would have to be served in restaurants first before the white ones could. Or the colored would have to go into the colored restaurants or the colored schools, and the whites being in the other white ones. You know, that is not relevant at all. That is terrible. And it's even worse, and I can see where it's worse for transgender women folk. Take a minute. Because they're people too, you know. There's always somebody calling them a man for some reason, which I find to be very stupid and off color, and yelling at them and calling them transy this and transile that, you know, transy this, and transile that, and and they're just throwing garbage at these people. They don't realize that, hey, there are people too here. Society said something along those lines. Society has told you that transgender women are awful and they're ugly and stuff. Do not listen to that. Do not listen to that, because they're not ugly. They're not. They're very beautiful. They're very wonderful people. They are not evil. You know, they're not. And I don't want to be among people that think they are, or say they are, because they're not. They're just people, you know? And, like, long story short, these are good people, and they should be heard. And I don't want to be a friend to someone who thinks that they shouldn't. I don't. And if they think they shouldn't, if they think transgender women should not be heard, they're not my friends. They're not going to be my friends, because I feel they should. I believe that because I want to live in a society where transgender women are respected. No, I mean, where you get it, you know? Transgender women, folk, are respected. They're just not respected in society, and that's wrong. That's wrong.